Welcome back to another episode of Bourbon and Ash. Just the boys today.
That's right.
We got a cool little cigar we're going to
Absolutely.
review. It's going to be short and sweet, kind of to the point. I've never had this one. I've had an Arturo Fuentes, which is the Presidente, which is what you brought to the table today. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about this particular cigar.
So this is the Presidente from Arturo Fuentes that was made in honor of Don Carlos, right? This is a very unique cigar. It has a Cameron wrapper. The filler's Dominicano. If you look at this wrapper, it's toothy. If you ever heard that reference, if you look, you've got like a lot of, they're not veins, they're kind of pockets, and those pockets are where the oils live in this cigar. And this is some of the finest tobacco. Okay, this is some of the finest tobacco, probably one of the best in the world on the Cameron.
Okay.
And also as the filler and the binder, that Dominicano that they're using is also a well-aged and probably their best tobacco.
Okay.
So this is a homage to Don Carlos.
Okay.
I have read a lot of stuff. I have not had it as well, but I've read a lot of things about it, and I think that I'm gonna really enjoy this.
Yeah, no, so it smells awesome.
Oh yeah.
Being a Fuentes, obviously, they go back upwards of 114 plus years.
Right.
They're
In
from the
business.
Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
This particular cigar is their Churchill, the larger.
This is the Charger. Yeah, this is the.
And then the wrapper is really regal, gold. I don't know if you guys could see that.
Oh no, fantastic.
We'll put a picture up here for you. Look at that wrapper. That's gorgeous, gold.
It is. It's really nice. It's very well done.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna say, let's definitely try this.
Now this is a little bit more on the higher end cigar, I would say. It would be a little bit more full. It's a little bit on the higher end as well as cost.
It is a little. It is a full-bodied, not 100% full. It's a medium-bodied to full. I'm going to say that these retail for right around 18 to 20 bucks a stick. Okay. I'm really looking forward to some of the flavors that this Cameron wrapper puts out, and the filler's supposed to be just as good. So.
Well, as I said, it smells really nice. Earthy, a little bit sweet. I don't know what that sweet is, like maybe like a hint of dark chocolate.
Okay.
It's good. I get a lot of cocoa, a lot of dark chocolate. Almost like an espresso.
The struggle is real. Trying to light this. I don't want to scorch it. You know what I mean?
Did you cut yours or did you punch it?
Okay.
Okay. So I elected to punch it. It's a cleaner cut. I'm always afraid of taking those cutters a little bit too deep, especially with this, end piece being special.
The cap.
The cap.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people probably get overzealous
They do.
and they cut a little bit too much of that cap.
It is.
And it ends up fraying the wrapper where it starts coming undone, and you end up getting a lot of
Absolutely.
tobacco and leaf in your mouth.
And nobody wants that. And you're always going to get a little bit of the tobacco when you do, even if when it is the right cut, right? But for you viewers who have encountered this and you're not sure how to do your cut, but you want to do the cut, remember this: it is easier to cut not enough than too much. You can always go back and make another cut with a sharp cutter, and you'll salvage your cigar. If you cut too much, you're done. You can't add any back to it. So
Yeah, no, I agree. It's an easy smoke. Yeah, I got a lot of espresso.
So that's probably the first full drag. I get a lot of cedar on the finished note. I get that woody. I do get some of that bitter, but it's almost like a dark fruit, like fig or maybe black cherries, something like that. It's extremely sweet. I wasn't expecting it to be this sweet. The notes on this are fantastic. So it's very soft. However, it's still very robust. The flavors are very, very prominent. It does have that woody, that cedar, that sweetness. I get some dark fruits.
And a lot of cigars for you guys will change in taste in the taste and in the palate on the back end the further you get into those tobacco leaves.
You do.
Not always, but a majority of the time, what you get on that front end may not necessarily be what you get toward the middle.
Very true.
That
So
cigar.
with that being said, it's great that you bring that up because you viewers, a lot of people will say, well, the cigar got weak towards once they started smoking it. Oh, it was really, really strong at the beginning and then it got weak. Well, no, you're really tasting that tobacco it was meant to be to begin with. Sometimes we kind of scorch it a little bit. We try not to, obviously, right? No, nobody's in the game to scorch it, but it's the initial burn. It's really difficult. I mean, I've been smoking cigars for a long time. I spent a lot of time lighting them. I try to do my best, but everybody gets here, and once in a while they get away from them. But
So what he means by scorching, for all of you that may not understand that term, it's when you are burning the tobacco prior to the first inhalation. You don't want to do that. It's what you call scorching. It actually gives you a burnt taste, and it's not very good. To avoid that, if you saw previously either with him on the match or me with the butane, you kind of like to toast the outside, the front of that, just to get that a little bit on the charcoal side, just pre-lit. And then once that's toasted, then you're gonna actually take that and get that full draw, so you're not tasting that burnt tobacco.
Absolutely. This is a fantastic cigar to share, special time, special moment. Maybe you can smoke these all the time. Kudos to you, but I think I speak for a lot of us and you guys out there, this is a great cigar.
Again, on the palate, the initial probably first 4 or 5 puffs that I've had, I got a lot of chocolate, dark chocolate.
Yeah, you were saying dark chocolate,
and then
coffee.
It started turning into like a cocoa bean, and then it started it felt like an espresso, a real dark.
Yes, you were saying
coffee.
Yeah,
and that's the overall flavor that I'm getting. I enjoy that. I love espressos. I love dark chocolate. So based on that, it's an easy draw. I mean, I've already got it almost an inch ash, and it's burning really well. Again, being a celebratory cigar, I think for me, being in that $20 range, this would be a congratulatory graduation, you're a new father, or just hanging out with a special friend, you're gonna offer him a cigar.
Yeah, somebody comes in out of town.
Yeah, absolutely. Arturo Fuentes, you can never go wrong. I'm gonna say this is going to be easily a 7.5 for me. 7.5.
Okay. 7.5. That's pretty good, Zach. And I say that because your profile is on the medium to light versus I feel like I'm more of a medium to dark, you know, heavier. So yeah, that's a good rate. Awesome. One of the cool things of how
Graduated
well
from Swisher Sweets.
yeah.
Hey, before I interrupt you, just remember, if you're enjoying this content, please hit that like and that subscribe button. Share it, leave comments. The more that you relate with us, the more we relate with you, you know, the greater friendship and relationship that we will
Absolutely.
will have.
One of the things, it helps us understand what it is you want to see, right? Put it down on the comments down below, man, and keep looking. We will definitely follow up on those, which we have. Right?
Yeah, and I'll have a link down for their website. They have a variety of different flavors and types of cigars. We've tried a couple of them. It's a fantastic company. You can never go wrong with them.
Absolutely. I love a lot of their Hemingway, their short story, their this right here, this Presidente. I really enjoy it. How easy the drag. I kept looking. You could see the smoke. It's just filtering through very slowly, and that's way after I've actually taken a drag. You see that? Look how well it burns, how oxygenated it is. Yeah, I love it. So to give it the B&A, I'm going to say this is a 9 for me.
Oh, okay.
It is. You know, we've been on a roll. I've been smoking some fantastic cigars. This is a good one. It's a good one.
Awesome. Well, there you have it. A 9, 7.5. Fantastic cigar. Highly recommend it. And as always, we appreciate you guys staying tuned. And until next time, catch you on the flip side.